The T squad is Kirsty. You know what time it is. We dropping the tea, sipping that tea. Hey, receipts on the beat, we got the inside steep. Spill it, sip it, serve it, come get it with me. It's dropping the tea, dropping the tea.
Hey T Squad, it's Kirsty, and you already know what time it is. Today, we're diving straight into the mess that's been brewing in Orange County, because it finally happened. Shannon Beador has officially ended it all with Tamra Judge. After years of friendship, breakups, makeups, and drama that could fill its own reality spinoff, Shannon's had enough. But what exactly was the final straw that made her say she's done for good? We've watched these two go from the inseparable Tres Amigas to full-blown enemies and back again, but this time, it hits different. This isn't a dramatic pause for the cameras, it's a real break. A clean cut. Shannon's choosing peace, even if it means cutting off someone she once called family. Let's get into what really happened, the betrayal that broke her trust, the long cracks that led up to it, and why Shannon finally decided that protecting her peace means saying goodbye to Tamra once and for all. So, here's where everything blew up. The final straw wasn't a fight, or some screaming match at BravoCon, it was a wedding. Shannon's ex, John Jansen, got engaged to former housewife Alexis Bellino, and guess who was right there in the front row, smiling and clapping? Tamra Judge. Now, to really understand why this hit Shannon like a gut punch, you've got to remember their history. That breakup with John wasn't quiet, it was messy, public, and painful. Then came the lawsuit where John claimed Shannon owed him $75,000. It got ugly. And not long after, he's suddenly in a full-blown relationship with Alexis Bellino. So, when Tamra, the same friend who supposedly supported Shannon through all of that, turned around and not only befriended Alexis but celebrated her engagement to John? Yeah, that was it. That was the ultimate betrayal. Tamra even went on Watch What Happens Live and said, "Yes, I'm really good friends with Alexis and John, and I'll be at the wedding." Like, she didn't even hesitate. She even called Alexis sweet and kind. And sure enough, when Alexis and John tied the knot on October 3rd, 2025, Tamra was there right in the middle of the crowd. For Shannon, that wasn't a casual friendship. That was Tamra drawing a line and making it very clear where her loyalty stands. Let's be honest, this didn't come out of nowhere. Shannon and Tamra's friendship has been breaking down for years. One of the biggest turning points was Shannon's DUI. She felt betrayed by how Tamra handled it, like her friend used the situation as a storyline instead of showing real support. Shannon even said she felt Tamra was publicly throwing shade, not privately helping her heal. In one interview, Shannon asked, "What did I do to you? Who made you my judge and jury about what I need in my life?" That right there tells you how deep that wound went. And honestly, Shannon's not wrong when she says this pattern goes way back. In 2024, she admitted that almost every season she's been on with Tamra, there's always been some kind of issue. She said, "I felt like I had to prove I was a good friend, and that's not healthy." From on-camera enemas, yeah, that happened, to 2-year silent treatments after Tamra's firing, their friendship has been chaos wrapped in champagne. Even when they made up, it always felt temporary. By the time Alexis entered the picture, those old cracks had already split wide open. Shannon just couldn't keep pretending that Tamra was in her corner anymore. Now, let's talk about the Amsterdam trip, because if there was ever a breaking point, this was it. You know how these Housewives trips go. They start with fake smiles and end with someone crying on a yacht. And that's exactly what happened here. From day one, Tamra was reportedly taking jabs at Shannon, setting the tone for a disastrous trip. Things hit the fan during a boat tour when Tamra brought up Shannon's father's drinking. That was a low blow, not just a shady moment, but a real emotional hit below the belt. Tamra always claims she's holding friends accountable, but for Shannon, it felt like constant judgment disguised as honesty. By the time they stepped off that boat, Shannon wasn't just hurt, she was done. That fight made her realize something important. The fun moments were gone, replaced by emotional exhaustion. And no friendship, no matter how long it's lasted, can survive when one person always leaves the other bleeding. Alright, T-Squad, I want your take on this one. Do you think Tamra was just being real and trying to hold Shannon accountable? Or did she completely cross the line? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I'll be reading them. And if you're enjoying this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, so you never miss the next messy Housewives moment we break down together. When Shannon was asked recently if she and Tamra could ever be close again, her answer said it all. I can film with her, I can laugh with her sometimes, but I will never be her close friend again, and that is me making a healthy choice. That's not shade, that's self-awareness. She's not out for revenge, she's out for peace. Shannon's drawn her boundary, and for once, she's sticking to it. She can coexist with Tamra for the sake of the show, but the days of deep friendship are over. She also made it clear there's no chance of a friendship with Alexis either. She wishes them well, but that's where it ends. For the first time in a long time, Shannon's choosing herself. No more walking on eggshells, no more emotional roller coaster, just peace. And now, we've got to ask, what does this mean for the Real Housewives of Orange County? A friendship breakup this big doesn't stay private, it changes everything. The cast is split, the energy is awkward, and everyone's picking sides. Emily Simpson's already questioned Tamra's loyalty, and honestly, who can blame her? It's setting up a whole new dynamic for the next season, one that's going to be less about cocktails and more about cold shoulders. Could this be the new direction for RHOC? A house divided, a friendship buried, and a Shannon who's finally stepping into her power? We'll see. But something tells me this chapter might really be the last one for the Tres Amigas. So that's where we stand, T-Squad. From the DUI fallout to the Amsterdam chaos and that wedding betrayal, Shannon's made it clear she's done with the drama, done with Tamra, and done with the cycle. But what do you think? Is Shannon right to cut her off completely? Or do you think Tamra will somehow find her way back in? Let's talk about it down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, because here at Dropping the Tea, we don't just spill it, we serve it piping hot.